Right, first of all, can I just say a massive happy Pride Month to absolutely everybody. Yes, I admit the world isn't at its best right now, and it is kind of terrifying in certain areas, even with like Rotterdam and stuff, which we'll get onto in a minute. But just I'd say stay safe, obviously, and I mean it's not completely gone to shit. There's still a lot like big groups of people that are still very supportive, but there is a bad side as well. So yeah, but happy fucking Pride Month, yes. To all my LGBT cuties, I guess. Is that good? Yeah? Okay, cool. Sorry, it's a bit cringe. But yes, I'm just going to take this off. Well, actually, no, I'll switch the light on so you can see me a bit better. But yes, so over the last 4 days, without too much warning, I obviously went off to Twitchcon Rotterdam, and or Europe, should I say, which is their 10th anniversary there, which was absolutely amazing. We have so much loot, so much stuff to show you. I got a special little thing I did. I would say in collaboration because it wasn't really, but I basically took something with me. Instead of getting badge signed, I took something else, which I didn't show on stream specifically for this moment here. But we've got a bunch of artists, a bunch of random people, a bunch of sort of like high-end streamers on there as well, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, we got that. We've also got some other stuff that I want to show you. We're actually going to do a bit of ton of design today, along with some photos that I took and some other bits here and there, and some stuff going forwards as well. Because there are some things now that I've been this year and like taken stuff with me that I've noticed I might want to continue in terms of streaming. And I just want to quickly say, yeah, sorry for like no noticed. I did mention a couple of times that I was going to TwitchCon within the streams, right? But the thing is, I didn't really give like proper notice. Everything I did over at TwitchCon, I basically posted over on TikTok, which I'm eventually going to compile into like one big video, and then just go ahead and like push it into like a, like come with me to Rotterdam or something like that. And then basically I'm going to take all the stuff from the stream footage, which was also awful. For some reason, the mic just completely cut out. I had it on me, it just wasn't working at all. And I was really, really annoyed with myself because it was going to be the first time I was able to film. It's the second time I've gone to TwitchCon, but I was going to have mic usage this time, which I didn't get, which was really, really annoying. So all the streams are silent, basically, except for the background noise, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. I mean, apart from that, it was absolutely great, and yeah, this thing as well, this massively helped. So I made this basically within 2 days, and then painted it on the train on the way over there, because the thing was, I drove this time, which meant I was able to take cosplay with me. And I made this thing specifically for TwitchCon, but also I can now use it in my other videos as well, because you know what, I fucking love how it looks. You've got the gold on the black and like the pinkish accents. It's got my name on the top and on the back as well. It's sick. I know, I fucking love it. And the thing is, I'm going to make full armor to go with this. And the other thing is, I actually drew this thing out before I made it. So technically 3 days, I guess. And there was a prototype over there that I made as well. But yeah, I basically made this 2 days before the con. 2 days before the con, I made this thing and then painted it on the way there. Because the one I had before, it just looked shit, to be honest. This is like the third machination of the thing. But yeah, people loved it. People were stopping me and asking to take photos, which was absolutely fucking awesome. Oh, I forgot. Yes, I was meant to fucking throw this in the air. Well, I said happy fucking Pride Month as well. If I can get the right end of this. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! This is a non-binary flag, if anyone doesn't know. I think I just dropped something. Yes, non-binary. I am non-binary. I have a problem with that. You can fuck off. I mean, don't literally fuck off, because, yeah, it's just something I say to us. But, yeah. Just, I think the best thing we can do right now in, like, with this month, great month, one of my favourite months of the year, but also just be supportive of people and try to be accepting as well. Even if you don't understand it, just try to accept it, because it's They are still people as well, is I guess what I'm trying to... They are still people. I am still a person, which means if you say shit like that to me, then yes, it does impact me in a way. And that can lead down a very dark path, is what I'm trying to get across here. Okay? So, it doesn't always lead to a dark path. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It has different effects on different people. But just before you say anything to anyone, I'm not saying necessarily that you guys would, obviously. But I'm talking about the people on the other side of Pride and everything. Before you say something to someone who's part of LGBTQ or like associated with it or even just an ally, maybe just think that they are actual people as well. They are people. So maybe just shut the fuck up. Sorry, went a bit off track there. Anyway, yes, let's get back into this. We've got a lot of stuff to cover, and we've only really got like 60 minus 6 is... minus 7 is... 53 minutes! Yeah! We've got about 53 minutes, so, yeah. We're not going to rush everything. We're trying to get through everything as much detail as we can, while also trying to get through it nice and quickly, because otherwise there's going to be someone back, and yeah, you know how that goes. By the way, I did also paint my nails for the con, which just started to peel off, which is really annoying. This light isn't also doing me great goodness. I've got different colours on this as well, actually. Give me a second. Oh yes, anyone watched the streams, you might see my face in the con as well. I didn't really intend for it, but yeah, you know it happened. Wait, which one is the switch? That's up. So this must be, there we go. Orange light. That one's better. Yes, that's better, isn't it? Yes! By the way, I hope you can hear me okay, because it would be really disappointing if you can't. I'm not going to keep this on the whole time, because it does really hurt my head, which is the thing I didn't admit while wearing it. Basically what happened is I made the headband nice and loose, but where you put all these extra bits on, obviously it stiffens up the headband inside as well. So it's not extremely tight that I am like losing feeling, but... And it's not uncomfortable either. It's tight that it like sits on my head essentially. But my ears, like... I don't want to say bigger than usual, but like they're... never mind. I'm just gonna take this off because, yeah. It's probably also quite hard to hear me in this. And if you haven't noticed, the peripherals ain't good. I can't see down in this thing. Which is why constantly, while I was at the con, Twitchcon, I was constantly just walking around like this. But yeah, it was good. Again, people took photos with me. They loved it. I got some really good, like nice compliments. A drag queen said my setup looked awesome as well, which was fucking sick. I think Finster said the setup looks cool as well, which was sick as well. So yeah, I high-fived a furry. That was awesome. The femboy community was there. It was great. I've actually got some notes here if I can find my fucking sketchbook. Ooh. Little sketchbooky. Babbity boo. Yeah, I sat on Twitch Rivals as well. And I was supporting Pink Parrots and they fucking won! Pink Parrots won! Yes! If you can't tell, pink and purple are my favourite colours. Well, the thing is I had pink rooting for first and purple pandas rooting as well. Maybe it's like a second proprietor, but pink was like my main thing like I was rooting for, okay? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So some of the people I play on an SMP with called the Chaoscraft SMP, we're going to do the Dragon Fight on Friday, by the way, which probably I won't be able to stream unless it's a quiet one. Which is a bit a voiceless stream basically, because there's going to be people here. And so what I might have to do is then either stream that or record it and then put it over as like an official episode and do some editing and stuff. Because we're going to be in voice chat, which means I might be able to record voices, but I need to ask the other people obviously as well. But yeah, I met up with Blubberies and now here's the thing. Burger, one of the people in the Discord, and Burger, if you watch this, then just know I did see you both days. I just don't think you saw me. I think I saw you in line queuing for food on the second day. I'm pretty sure you were in the same jumper. It had like blue stars on the front and then like neon lines on the back on the hood. I think it was you. I don't know. It could have just been some random person, but I'm pretty sure it was you, Burger, if you're watching this. I met up with Blubberies as well. Blubberies. Sorry if I'm botching your name. It was really nice meeting you, though. Yeah, it was good. It was good to see you. It was, it was good being able to meet someone there rather than just going on my own and like just wandering around a bit, like I did on my first year. Having someone to actually meet there and like actually like interacting with people there is quite fun. I mean, it's not to say I didn't interact with people last year, but I meant more in the fact that there's people that I've essentially chatted with like before this point, and even people that I haven't chatted with that just like this as well, and the cape and the fucking, and that's the other thing, because of the flag as well. People had come up to me and just said, "Hey, look, I've got an Aero Ace flag, aromantic asexual flags. A couple other people had non-binary flags." So yeah, it was sick, and yeah, it's just, yeah. But without any further ado, like I said, I'm going to take this off so you can hear me a bit better, and we're going to get on to everything that we basically got up to and did at the con, so I can look at my notes properly, because again, I cannot see down in this thing, and I've got a desk in front of me. So yeah, just give me a sec. We just... Whew. There we go. And actually, yeah, I can show you the whole thing now as well. That's what it says on the back. Now, I was going to get people to sign this as like a little arty thing, but instead what I did, like I said, is brought something else in terms of artistic sort of prowess, I guess. So rather than getting people to sign my badge, which is what a lot of people will end up doing at the con, and actually, tell you what, I'll just show... Yeah, I might as well show this now. We'll get onto the signings in a minute, and we'll get on to... Well, because this is a nice lead on to art and stuff. If this is charged and everything, what I can actually do is show you the drawing plans for this thing that I made. And tell you what, I'll go get the prototype now, and I'll be back in a minute. But when my laptop loads, I'll go get the prototype. When my laptop loads, and I can actually show you the drawings I did. Because the thing is, I didn't print anything off and measure this out. I basically just eyed it off the drawings, which I did with a symmetry tool. And then did like a little bit of cleanup. So yeah, and it's also it's basically all free drawn. There was no like reference with this at all. I just literally did it off of nothing. Just put password in. Something that you lot are never gonna know. But yes, the prototype. You may have seen this on TikTok. If anyone's come from over there. Essentially, this little thing here. Oh, yeah, I've got to mention as well. So basically, what I was saying about not mentioning about Twitchcon. Yeah, sorry, I didn't stream last week. Again, getting ready to travel, packing, all of that. Warframe is also probably going to be cancelled tomorrow because I've got model casting. And then, so the next time we'll be able to stream is Friday. And we'll be doing No, we won't be doing Assassin's Creed in the morning, because we're going to be doing the SMP in the afternoon. And then Saturday, we should be able to do Assassin's Creed. Or maybe a bit of Minecraft, depends. But yeah, this is the prototype. I can actually chuck this on down. The only problem with this one, like the other one, is the fact that, yeah, it did get tighter as it went on. And the other problem is the fact that these bits aren't, like, this is just one solid plate. And the original design I had was to actually have these bits be movable. And the idea for this like prototype was to just stick this over the top. That wasn't going to work for me. And And I do have plans in the future to make like a better version of this. It's just going to keep upgrading as it goes. I'm going to make armor. And the thing is, I really need to like genuinely just think about how the mechanics of these things are going to work. Because the original idea was to have some sort of circle here that I could twist, and then you'd be able to pull the faceplates out while keeping the rest of the helmet on. Or maybe like you pull the horns down and then this bit lifts up because maybe they're attached as like one long piece. Yeah, if you just look, if I just grab this one and the other one, and we look at them side by side when my laptop loads, what you can see is that this one, whereas the faceplate is just one solid piece, this one actually has separate side pieces. So this is just one long bit that goes round, which attaches to that bit. This is just one long bit that goes round that attaches to either side, and so is the bottom bit. Whereas this one is just one solid bit on the front. And what you'll notice on this one is the scales on the top actually go in a different direction. These ones overlay from the front, these ones overlay from the back. And this one also had a point on the back, which wasn't very practical. Whereas this one actually still like scales down the back as well, which is kind of sick. And so, yeah, we just went with the second one, which I made, again, within 2 days. This one, would you guess it, took me about, shall we say, 3 weeks to make. That took me 2 days. This took me 3 weeks. 2 days, 3 weeks. What the fuck? So, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it, because I still might use it for something. I could actually use it as a mask for something else, or give it to a friend and, I don't know, let them have it as a mask. I might cut off the front bit, but yeah. Let's actually get into stuff. So yeah, I high-fived a furry. I got a bunch of pics with people. People came up to me, did art trades with me because of the other thing that I'm going to mention in a minute. I went to a couple conferences, a couple meetings, a couple meetups. I went to the LGBTQ panel, went to the Minecraft LGBTQ panel. I went to the fucking drag show, which was elite once again. There was actually one person who was here this year from last year called Tiff, or Tiffany, or they call me Jay, who does stream on Twitch, by the way. But some of the dragons there were Evo, the Nikki Stones, who is the one who complimented the masks, by the way. So yeah, while I was on my way out from the drag show, saw me in a mask, the Nikki Stones complimented the mask. So that was good. And I was like, you can't see my face under the mask, but I was like, I had glee as like an expression, if that, like, I was happy, basically. Very, very happy. Marge Mello as well, and of course Renee Delay. And there was a bit of like disability representation within that show as well, which was absolutely awesome. And there was also a lot of disability representation this year as well, in terms of muscle fatigue and muscle deterioration and autism and a lot of different stuff across the many like varying spectrums, especially disability within Pride. I feel like was a big theme this year as well, and I can have this. I think there was a lot more people there this year too. But yeah, we'll get on to. So yeah, it's. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the notes. Oh yeah, people get asking what the character is, because a lot of can't fucking talk apparently. A lot of people dress up as or cosplay as characters from games or films. This is my OC. I made this myself, which I had to explain to a couple of people. This is all just cardboard, Posca paint, and a tiny bit of primer. But yeah, this is essentially my OC. This is Shadow, essentially. If I had the ability to actually edit my in-game skin for Minecraft, or again, actually Warframe, I will say, influenced this a lot, because I've been playing a lot up till I went to Twitchcon. So this, I think Warframe secretly leaks in with a bit of Minecraft and the lore and the whole sort of dragon the thing, and it kind of just all pushed together with the non-binary colours. You can see black, gold, purple. There's a bit of white on the back as well. So yeah, there's elements of everything in it, but this is kind of, I guess, a mix and match, a push together of all the games that I've played so far, everything that I've absolutely enjoyed, and especially kind of like that fantasy side of stuff. But I guess my OC is kind of like a mix of everything that I've done in a way, like a representation of everything that we've played and done in game in certain aspects, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it as best I can. Currently calling it Shadow because that is the name of the channel, obviously. So yeah, but yeah, let's just get on to it. Let's go on to other stuff. I keep like delaying it. No, so yeah, people asking what the character is. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, right? Because of the mask, I can guarantee any photos that if you search like TwitchCon and filter it on like Instagram, TwitchCon Europe 2025 or TwitchCon 10 Europe 2025, anything like that, I found myself actually in a couple people's streams and photos and other bits here and there from stuff that they filmed and photoed at TwitchCon because of the mask. I'm quite easily noticeable because of this thing, which is something I didn't quite consider when I was there, just walking around. But yeah, if you look in photos and streams from people have done from TwitchCon Europe from 2025 this year, you may be able to spot me just with this thing walking on around in the background. So yeah, and what I don't know if anyone would do this, or I might do this myself as part of like the video we're gonna like release as like the come with me to TwitchCon, like maybe it's like an extra bonus bit at the end. But again, what I might do, or if anyone wants to do it, or I don't know if a couple of people could do it together and we could patch it all together, is find every photo that I'm in that's of someone else's, or find every like bit of me that's in someone else's stream. Because like I said, it's quite easy to spot with this thing. That was the other thing. And then, oh yeah, we tried Gamer Subs and I did a little rating. Again, my microphone wasn't quite working, so we'll just go through them now. There was red, pink, blue, orange, and white. Now, I think I did it out of 11. I don't know why, but I think that red was a 10, pink was a 7, blue was a 9, white was a 10.5, and orange was a 6. I can't remember what the flavours are, but I'm pretty sure that's what I rated them as. I'm always going to do a Game of Subs rating every year. And they actually had a Smitty collaboration going on as well, which is pretty sick. What else happened? Photo booth as well. Yeah, there's a Minecraft movie photo booth. Minecraft movie, MCC photo booth, which I did some photos in, which I'll probably chuck in the video, which I'm going to chuck up at some point, probably after the episode comes out. And that reminds me, I started filming an episode before we went to TwitchCon, which I now need to edit, which is annoying because I'm realising just how much footage I've got to edit. So that's going to be fun. And then the TwitchCon video will probably come out either while that's being edited, because it's not as much to do, or while either come out at the same time as the episode, should I say, or while the episode's being edited, in a way. But yeah, apart from that, compliments, drag queens, Nikki. I need to stop dipping my face as well, because it's not going to be very fun. And actually, that's the thing. Any IRL stuff that I do, that I'm not going to feel like uncomfortable. Anywhere that I'm not going to feel uncomfortable, I'm going to go out wearing this basically for IRL stuff, unless it's something water based, in which case I cannot. In which case I'll probably have like a chest cam or a head cam or something. But stuff like this, I will basically be wearing a mask. I'm thinking about maybe doing some face cam gaming with the mask on as well, because I can see out of it, I just can't see down. Oh yeah, I had to go at D&D as well. That was sick. I fucking loved it. I wanna play again. It was awesome. I wanna play D&D again. I couldn't stick around for much because I didn't want to miss Twitch rivals, but it was amazing. For the small time that I played D&D, fucking loved it. I want to play again. Essentially made this into a character within the game. I didn't draw anything up, but what I might do is actually, I'll get onto this now before we just get onto the laptop in a minute. We are really wasting time here. But what I want to do, any RL streams that come up basically, anything IRL, I want to be able to have something to do while I'm talking to you guys, to keep the energy going, to keep the flow going, to keep that kind of essence and that emphasis and that kind of there. Yeah, to essentially keep me going with stuff so I don't like run off track or lose my train of thought. By having something here to do, some people may think it's distracting. No, it'll keep me like pushing forward essentially. And obviously I've got stuff to show you here this time as well. So yeah, what I might do is actually start doing art just down here while I talk to you guys. And one of those things might be designing my D&D character. The other may be some just random art here and there. Other bits may be for uni, because anyone doesn't know, I'm doing games art at uni now. Yes, sick. We're going back in September, so we've still got a bit of time to like do streams and stuff and work and get money and but yeah. So that was that. Yeah. So actually, I can show you the laptop now if the thing is still open. Yeah. So essentially, I did draw up designs on here. This is all done with Symmetry Tool, by the way. Hopefully you can see that all right. But yeah, you've got the helmet there, you've got the designs, everything. And again, this was all drawn freehand, except for the Symmetry Tool, just over some head postures. But yeah, kind of sick, right? And then I did actually do full armor. Now, I'm actually slightly rethinking this because I originally, again, drew this armor kind of like freehand without too much thought. But what I'm kind of thinking now is the fact that maybe I go ahead and base the armour possibly off of fashion. See, I have a pink stripy top, which I can kind of see being turned into some sort of like mythical set, where the black bits are like armour plates going across, and the pink bits are like energy leaking out, like in Warframe essentially. And I actually did some arm and leg design. I don't know if you can see that too well. I might have to turn this light off. Give me a sec. Find a fucking wire. There it is. Is that a bit easier to see? It's not like the best, right? But yeah, that's basically the legs and the arms there. And then if we just get the body up quick, you'll see what I mean about the pink top and the whole kind of... Where the fuck is the... There we go. Sorry, it's a bit... But you can kind of see what I mean about bits going across. If I just zoom in on that a bit. You see how it's like bits going across and there'd be like energy leaking out. But I'd actually just have the pink top underneath with this sort of armour over the top, which will be part of like foam, cardboard and paint essentially and just glue. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to be aiming for in terms of cosplay for the future. Because given the chance, and also other bits as well, which I cannot fuck up this year, which we'll get onto in a second, I might be going next year to Twitchcon as well, if I have the time. And I might bring people with me as well from uni. Or maybe I'll meet up with some other people from the S&P, or maybe I'll meet up with some other people from uni who are going by themselves, or some other people that I meet throughout the year. Because the other thing is, I picked up quite a lot of people's details and follow stuff like for Twitch, and obviously all the people that came up and took photos and everything asked for names and stuff like that. So yeah, so that could be quite cool, and I could like maybe meet them next year or something. Now the other thing. On the way to TwitchCon, I had a breakdown, probably one of the worst fucking possibilities, because there was 3 ways this could have gone, and I'm so happy it went the way it did. Possibility number 1, I could have had my car put in a I think he said deport box, which is like a concrete thing, but gets put on a train, gets sent back to England from Calais, and the holiday's cancelled. The second is the fact that it could get fixed, but it would take 2 days and I would have to sleep in a garage and then miss the whole first day of Twitch. The third, now I got incredibly lucky on this, and I will just say this is pure fucking luck. The third option, which did happen, is that it got finished on that day, and then I got to drive it to Rotterdam and then go to the first Twitch day, like fully do it, essentially. Basically, I got off really lucky. We won't go into expenses or anything. But yeah, let's not do that again. I know the mistake I made, and I'm not going to pull it again. I'm going to drive up again, definitely, because we can take this stuff with us, and we can take other bits with us that we want to get signed. But you know what? It's all part of it. It's done. It's been and gone. And you know what? Not every trip's going to be perfect. There's always going to be something that goes wrong. When you take your family, there's usually a bit of infighting. But yeah, so... yeah. What the fuck does that say? Oh yeah, high five to Furry. That was, yeah, that's the other thing. I think the rest of this is just dates and kind of times of stuff to go through. So without any further ado, let's go on to the actual stuff, shall we? I'm actually just going to grab this real quick as well. That's around me. Yeah. There we go. Black and purple. You can see where I get my themes from now. I actually took a camera with me as well, and I'm planning to take the photos off here, put them on my laptop and put them on my socials, because there is a bunch of stuff that I took photos of that I haven't put up or out yet, which will probably go into the little video that I'm going to release as my come with me to TwitchCon day 2 and day 3. Which is all on here. I can't exactly show this to the screen because it won't show up properly. But yeah, I'd say this is going to make certain things higher quality than what I filmed for my phone, essentially. The only problem is I can't film with this thing. I can only take photos. So there might be a bit of compilation. All the video stuff's on my phone, like I said. And basically I did a bunch of streams on my phone which had no audio. So what I'm probably going to do is chat over them. Basically narrate over like what happened there and everything. And then chuck in like images for like reference and bits here and there. But yeah. That's that one done. We basically got like a bunch of memories or tokens to go through, essentially. What should we do next? Yes, of course. Our little badge. Now, here's the thing, right? I technically was community when I bought the tickets, but now we've gone past 60, and I believe we've actually got the ability to partner up with people. I still don't fully understand it, the affiliate or partner. I really need to look into it more, but yeah, little badge. And again, most people get these signed, and I was tempted, but again, I took something else with me to get signed or drawn on, as I said before, and you know what? It was fucking sick. And like I said, I got photos with people as well, so yeah. But I like to keep this as a little memory. I've got my one from last year too, in a little box over there, which we're going to get into in a minute, because I got some other stuff too. That thing's just fallen off, fuck. Tell you what, we're gonna... Give me a sec. I just... Oh, boopity boop. I haven't... Fuck. Haven't-y fuck. I haven't... What? Why can't I... Oh, just fucking shit. Why can't I... Give me a sec here. Aha, here we go. Right, now I can go on here. There we go. Perfect. And now what I can do is just bring up chat so I can see you all lovely lots. Yes, we have actually got chat open this time, so I can type back. Emotes only chat. What? Find your available emotes using this one. When did it become an emote only chat? Yeah, I went through and did like emotes and everything, but now it's switched. I need to like properly sit down and sort this out. Not the time or the place right now, but yeah, let's get on with stuff. Oh, I haven't got music on as well. I put music on usually. Yeah, I really have been away a while, as you can see. Kind of lost the element for stuff. Let me get some music up real quick to make this a bit more entertaining. And we'll get into other stuff. Now, this little guy, yes, they had another Streamlabs event this year, and they had little feetsies on the bottom. I didn't manage to get another one of these this year. I also managed to lose the magnet for it on the way there. It probably is in my car somewhere, because this thing literally didn't come off me at all. So I don't know where the magnet's gone. It's probably in my car somewhere, stuck to something. So that was quite disappointing, but at least we still got this little guy. Yeah, the problem this year is you have to have Ultra with Streamlabs to get the little 10th anniversary one, which is, yeah, fair enough. Now this little thing here, yes! They handed these, they handed these out to every single person who went to Twitch Rivals. So if you stayed right till the end of Twitch Rivals, MCC 2025 at TwitchCon 10, TwitchCon's 10th anniversary, TwitchCon Europe's 10th anniversary 2025, then yes, you would have got an Axa Squattle. And my little special thing here is, I really need to fucking talk. I can't fucking talk properly. My one here is a little special because, as I said, people would come up to me and hand me stuff because of the cape, which is the flag. I took it as a cape because it's got the holes in the end. I just tied it around my, and also because of the mask. But someone gave me this little band, this little hand-woven band. It's like a friendship bracelet, but it's the non-binary colours, which is awesome. And I put it on my little Axa Squattle. As you can see, I know it's an axolotl, but I like calling it an axolotl because it's fucking fun. But yes, we got one of these at the end of MCC. Everybody did. I also, rather luckily, if I can find it, give me a sec. Where the hell did it go? Where's that thing? Oh, fucking! If I've lost it already, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Where the hell is that gone? You are fucking kidding. Give me a sec. You've got to be fucking kidding me. How the fuck have I lost that already? I had it in my hand like a minute ago. It was on my... It was literally on my fucking desk. I mean, nobody else is here unless I've got fucking ghosts in my house. Oh, it's there. I found it. Yeah. Yes. So, the theme of this year's MCC was kind of special. 10th anniversary, I get that. Something called Blancorp, which is a paperclip company in the lore. Ooh. Essentially, MCC this year was called World of Colour, because basically they were storing colour to the world. And Blancorp was the evil villain company in that, and they threw one of the balls into the audience, and I fucking caught one! It's not signed or anything, but yes. Fucking sick. I know. It's got a little Blancorp logo on it. Ha ha! Oh. Basically, it's just going to sit on my shelf. It's also good for stress. It's one of those foam ones that you can like really squeeze. I always have it on me when I'm playing. No, I'm going to have it on me when I'm playing Warframe or Assassin's Creed. Because, yeah, I'm going to get pissed off. And I'm going to need something to fucking hold on to. Yeah, so that's kind of sick. Blancorp Ball, that was fucking awesome. Got that. I actually get... so what they do every year is they throw stuff into the audience. At Twitch Rivals, last year I think it was a baseball t-shirt signed by everyone who's on each team. And then also a block signed by everyone who was on each team. Also, I got this thing last year, gold block, which I'm pretty sure is one of the actual ones they used in the games that they played, which they didn't do this year. But there is actually a bunch of stuff in here that I got this year as well that I want to go through. If you just give me a sec. This thing keeps falling off. Let's put it like that instead. Let's put it like that instead. Now, next thing. Yes, next big thing. So, we've done Blancorp. We've done Little Streamy Boy. Streamy thing. We've done Access Squattle. We've done the badge. The next thing. Now, this is the thing I was talking about in terms of art. Like I said, a lot of people get their badges signed. Or you can come and see it already. You may have seen it on socials. It was quite small though, to be fair. If you're wondering what to talk about, my socials are linked over here. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. They're all linked in this account. So if you want to check them out, everything that's happened over the last couple of days will basically be over there. And this thing down here, it shows up in a couple of them, but it's quite small. We're basically going to go through it now and explain the history behind it. Essentially, I saw a skateboard deck on TikTok that I thought looked quite cheap and I wanted to draw on it. And then I had the genius idea, because I knew that I was going to Twitchcon, to get as many drawings from random people or artists in Artist Alley. They have this whole thing there, which is about 20 artists either side, all specialising in different stuff, selling their own sort of commissions, and actually doing live commissions as well. And you might recognise some of the drawings and some of the signatures here from some of the people in Artist Alley, or just on Twitch in general, as well as a couple kind of community drawings as well. Because this wasn't just Artist Alley, like I said, there was some people that I took photos with and some people who just appreciated the cosplay and the flag and everything that's drawings with. There's a couple of my own on there as well. And there's also a couple sort of higher end streamer drawings on there as well. Now, what I noticed as well is that the higher end streamers, and they did say this themselves, they're not so good at drawing, is what they said to me. So, and you know what, that's absolutely fine, because honestly, I don't care, to be honest. The whole idea is to fill this thing out with as many drawings as I can, whether it be from public or just from me. Just like a big thing I can hang up on my wall at some point, but because I'm going to paint this thing as well, probably on stream at some point while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to fill this thing up with as much as I could. It doesn't matter if the drawings are good or not as good as you would think they are, because everybody's style is different. Everybody draws differently. Some things may seem like they're bad drawings, but that could just be someone's style. It could be that they're simpler and more toony, maybe a bit more silly in some ways. But yeah, if we just go through now, we've got about 20 minutes left. There are some with signatures that you'll be able to see, and there are some without sigs, so we'll just go through all of them. So this was from Artist Alley, and this was by, I think, Tofu Sautai. The problem is the pen that I used, it was quite thick, so it kind of leaked into the board. But I did also follow all these people on Instagram and Twitch, so I should be able to find them. And I might leak them. I might link them in the next stream, if I can. Or actually, can you link people in Twitch clips? I think you can. I'll do that instead. When I come back, when I go ahead and clip all this, right, what I'll do is, as I go through this board, I'll clip every single bit of it and then link the people's Twitches to the board, so you can go check out the channel, because all these artists, they do fucking amazing shit. I didn't manage to get every single artist in Artist Alley, should I say, because some people were busy selling stuff to people. But we also got Crimson Mary up here, do like a little elf with antlers. We also got I think that says Invovate or Invotate. I can't quite read all of this. That's me in the middle there. I drew a little dragon thing with a heart for a tooth. Someone drew a little spaceship. Someone drew an Among Us guy. That was another streamer. Yes, this was, I think they must have been a partner. Someone called Ryan. They were a partner. Yes. Do a little Among Us guy there. Someone that I met in the horror meetup, horror games meetup, drew this little skull thing here, which was fucking sick. Someone else in the horror meetup drew this little clover leaf as well. I got someone, I think, in Naruto cosplay. Yeah, because oh no, they were dressed up as, you know, Etho Slab skin. It's that character from Naruto, but they also had the ears and the tail on, because I know they have like things they can access instead of powers. I haven't watched Naruto. I probably do need to get some of the context, but they drew fucking not Brenda. Doc M77's GOAT logo as best as they could. By the way, it's backwards on the camera for some reason. I don't know why. I drew a little blank orb thing up here. I also got a signature of a cat on a skateboard from an artist called Mai, with a cat by Beth Doodle. This is a little Cyclops by me as well. A little sheep by someone else from the community. What else did we get? Again, I'm gonna have, you won't be able to see these games on camera, but we've got a little princess there. We've got another little sort of happy birthday figure. I drew a little MCC thing up here as well, along with another cat. Apparently a lot of people like drawing cats. From Pixel Panda, which is just this one up here. Then we also went ahead and got a dragon from Rinai Blue, which is who I got the... I'll go get I'll go get the portrait now. I basically bought a dragon poster from the last year. But yeah, this is I guess their kind of signature little dragon in the middle that they drew there. Yeah, I'll go get the picture now just to show you. And that's the thing, right? Yeah, like I said, there's something called, I think it's called art trades, or maybe it's a sticker trade. But within like the artist community, generally what you do with art trades, if you draw someone something, they draw you something back without like any pay or anything like that. What happened a lot with this is people were drawn here, then they would also give me stickers. Because obviously I didn't have stickers on me, but like this would be, it's kind of like how it would go. Yeah, that was sick though. But yeah, this is the portrait or poster I got from Rinai Blue last year, which is kind of sick. Dragon. I like how the sort of black does act as a frame, but it's like outside the frame a bit. Sorry about the light, but yeah, I think this is kind of sick. We put that down there. I need to actually hang that up at some point. I mean, I've got it in a frame, but it's not hard. Oh yeah, more about stuff. So this little snowman up here, that was drawn by CPK. Yeah. I believe the knife down here, that was drawn by Finster. And then, I couldn't believe it actually. Yeah, Swagger Souls was there, which was a bit of a shock to me. And he drew a little cat in the middle here. Little cat. Signed it as well. Swagger Souls. Awesome. We also got I think it's kind of like the Simpsons grandpa a bit from Rinai Blue as well. As well as a mushroom from someone up the top. I also drew Twitchcon 10 there as well. Another little face there. What I'm probably going to do is, if I hold that like this, I can probably screenshot that and we can get a better look at it just now. And you should be able to basically be able to see literally everything that's on there. If I maybe bring that in a bit closer and then just try to... What I'm going to do at some point is possibly scan this in or like take a proper good photo, sort out the lighting and everything. I might do that after stream. And then I'll put it in the video with everything else that is going to go in. Oh yeah, we've got a mind duck down there as well. We've got a couple of roses from people. There's a couple more bits on there, as you can see. A little octopus. A lot of cats, though. I don't know what that was about, but a lot of people decided they want to draw cats. Got nothing against it. You know what? I absolutely fucking love it. It's really, really cute. And, yeah, it looks sick. And I'm going to fill out the rest of the space with drawings. And if I can get other people's drawn it, then, yeah. And, again, what I might do is on a stream, maybe even finish it off. Yeah, I might finish it off on a stream while we're doing a Just Chatting stream, while I'm talking to you guys. And if you guys could, like, suggest things for me to draw on there, that would be sick. I could even pass it over to CNC to finish off, because I know they've got people chatting in, so they might want to, like, have at it. I could go on TikTok and do a little drawing thing and ask people to comment. That would be awesome. But yeah, without any more of that, I can't fucking talk. Right. With that out of the way, oh yeah, if you're wondering why we're so nearly out of time, I've been playing Warframe all morning. I've been doing the Heart of Demos. Probably shouldn't have done that and given myself more time, but you know what? Fuck it! The other thing was, I was going to wear some femboy shit at Twitchcon, brought it down, which I technically did. I had it on underneath my trousers. I want to have the confidence to be able to wear it just there. But I unfortunately didn't this year. And yeah. So, I mean, I had the confidence to actually put it on under trousers. I feel like that was enough for me this year. But maybe next year when I'm a bit more confident going out in public, light it without... Because everybody there is very supportive, should I say, is the thing. Everybody there is like exceptionally supportive of it inside the con. So that's absolutely fine. It was more myself holding me back, going dressed like that. Even though I had it on under stuff, I didn't feel ready to go with it. Just, it's kind of like taking a leap of faith, essentially. But yeah, I wasn't ready this year. Hopefully I'll be ready next year. Also had some difficulty at home recently with everything. We won't go into that because we got bad reactions from, well, home last time we did that. Speaking of which, that coming out video that I did last year, I'm going to edit and get out for this October. Because I went way off track last year. I just need to edit it and cut it down a bit and take out all the stuff that I went off track about and then basically just put it back out there. So that will be coming out in October once again. But yes, without any further ado, as I keep fucking saying... we got a little Twitchcon bag, and in that bag, we actually got some free stickers from Elden Ring, and we got a bunch of these guys here, which look fucking awesome. And I also have a laptop, which I'm going to be sticking these guys onto. Or we could put them on the skateboard. Oh, that's a good decision. Do we put them on the skateboard, or do we put them on the laptop? Now, I feel like we're going to maybe ruin the skateboard a bit, because it's all drawings. So I think, yeah, so we'll put these on my laptop, my devices, and my headphones, stuff like that. So we have the Night Rain Wilder, the Night Rain Duchess, the Night Rain Guardian, and the Night Rain Recluse. Sick. Absolutely awesome. We then also, like I said, got a bunch of like contacts from people, as well as like business cards for like follows and stuff, like for help going forwards for like partners and affiliates, which I kind of am open to now. I also got a little thing. So I was staying in a hostel with a couple other people who are all going to TwitchCon, I believe. And one of the people who was in there called Ramen Toast gave me this, which was awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a follow in a minute. But yeah, they also do YouTube, and I'm pretty sure they do gaming and drawing. And so it's like a bit of art, bit of gaming together. And I do really want to check it out at some point. So yeah, also got that thing from Mind. I was meant to hand this to somebody, but I completely forgot. You're meant to draw on a doc and then write a positive message and then hand it out to somebody. Completely forgot about that, so I'll take it next year with me. I got, Brahm Art. Now, these are one of the people that drew on the skateboard, actually, but they do some really, really sick stuff in terms of their style, with how everything is sort of like so fluid. It looks very liquid, while also looking solid in a way, if that makes sense. They've got Insta. They stream on Twitch as well. There was also a couple VTubers as well. Andono Studios also does art. They're on Twitch. They're on Instagram, Twitter. They're on Pixiv and VGen as well. But yeah, they do some really cool stuff too. Illustrations. And then we also got, some mention on the skateboard, Crimson Mary. Does some really, really cool stuff too. All of these, I believe, are digital artists, and they will do prints, but some of them will actually do like stuff, get it scanned in, and then I believe paint it over on digital. But yeah, basically, all of these artists, they're on every artist that draw on the skateboard. Every artist I have a card for is on Twitch. Every artist I have a card for, I think, is mostly on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, and some other platforms too. But yeah, and then we also got this one, which was Abigailian, VTuber content creator as well, which I will be checking out. I also got some free pins along with those Elden Ring stickers, which we got on our little Twitch bag, which is kind of sick. I believe that's upside down. Wait. Yeah, that was upside down. Now it's the right way up. And these pins, I've got a special place for them, which you'll see in the video, which will be coming out obviously as well. But we've got one, I believe, from, so Logitech is the one up here, which is actually the people who are partnered with Streamlabs. Logitech and Streamlabs are basically partnered, essentially. And you've got like a little Streamlab pin up there, which I might even put on the back of this guy, which would be sick. And again, as I said, I've got a place to put all this stuff, so don't worry. We also got a little ice cream cone sticker, and again, sticker trades and art trades. I got this from Vinai Blue after they drew on the skateboard, which was awesome. I also bought a sticker packet from them, which I'm going to put on the back of my laptop. And then, the actual Twitch bag as well. Twitchcon 10. Sick, right? Awesome, I know. Made it a lot easier to carry stuff around than last year. So just fully show my face. We also got some stickers from someone else who drew on the skateboard as well, from Invisible Live, who's also on Twitter, TikTok, and X. By the way, this isn't a plug, I'm just reading out the back of the things and the front of the things, so you know where to find people if you want to check this stuff out, because they do some like really cool stuff as well. Again, some photos of me. I don't know if you can quite see that on focus. Try to do a bit of a Batman thing where you hold the cloak up and you've got the mask there. But yeah, in front of like an MCC background, which was sick. I actually got some couple more photos. Now, there were these really cool people here that do supply stuff for facecam things and do actually allow you to do certain VTubing bits. And they're kind of like developing a way in which you can do ads without it cutting off the stream. So usually when you get an ad while you're watching a Twitch stream that's monetized, what will happen is we'll just cut the screen entirely to an ad about something. But what they're trying to do is essentially make sort of like little emotes that will sort of like pop up on the screen as like overlay or as emotes or like sub goals or something that will kind of be like a little animation that will somewhat advertise. And what you can actually do is send the company pictures of things in your background for the animations to actually pop out of and interact with within real time, which is kind of awesome. So you could actually have them like interact with your office or the place where you've got like things set up. Now I did get a little froggy, if I can find it as well. Oh, I also got a mod badge as well. Love your fucking mod. Love your mods. Love them. That's what that badge is for. If I can find it, I'd get a little froggy from somewhere. I can't find it. It's annoying. I got a little froggy from someone who did a little trade with me as well. Where's little froggy? Anyway, I got a little purple plastic frog, which I believe someone 3D printed. Or actually made with a mould. But yeah, that is pretty much everything from Twitchcon. Now we've got about, let's say, about 20 minutes left just to talk about other stuff. So yeah, as I said already, IRL streams, anytime I do them, I'm probably going to have something on the side that I'm doing, whether it be art or reading or making stuff. We've started actually making a book with a friend as well, and that is going to be a continuing series, as I imagine. So that could actually become a thing that I do while I'm talking to you guys. I might maybe do a makeup stream at some point, maybe paint my nails on the stream, which would be awesome. I was thinking maybe, because obviously I'm going to make more cosplay, I'm going to make the actual whole armor, so I could do that on streamer too at some point. And the thing is, with IRL streams and chatting stuff, it is basically just going to be at completely random times. They're never really going to have a schedule like some of the other stuff does. And what I should say as well is, even though I have like Minecraft Mondays and Tough Tuesdays for Hardcore and Warframe Wednesdays and Frisky Fridays and Saturdays, and what used to be SMP Sundays, which actually now can come back because I didn't realise that my brother was on half term instead of completely off school for the rest until next year. Even though those are things that are kind of like fixed, they're not guaranteed to always happen every single week. Some week we might do 2 streams, some week we might do the full 5 streams. It really depends on what's going on in terms of real life and stuff that we've got coming up. Again, I might have like model opportunities, I might have job interviews, or I might have work, or it's something like that, essentially. So stuff does come up, which means we're not going to be able to stream every single day, but I will try my best to commit to this as much as I can. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to be there all the time, but I am still going to be here. So yeah, that's the best I can say about that. So what was it? It was oh yeah, and what was I going to say about? So we've covered TwitchCon, yeah. Covered TwitchCon. We've covered Pride. Again, stay safe, I guess, and be supportive. And again, not saying directly you guys will be those kind of people, but I mean, they're probably never going to watch this because fuck them, but the people that are on the other side of Pride, the people, the bad people, shall we say, just remember that we are also people. We are actually also humans. So maybe just fucking think before you say shit. Yeah. But then that's the thing, isn't it? They're never gonna. I'm gonna not get deep, but the whole like reason people, the reason people say weird or like they go against stuff is because it's different from them. Now, I'm not saying all humanity is fucked, right? But there are some people that because something is different, they start hating against it, or they say it's weird, or they say it's wrong. And yeah, it is fucked. The system is fucked. And it's also why the world still has racism and sexism and ageism and basically every sort of like discriminatory kind of thing is, it doesn't mainly boil down to it, but is us versus them. Which is essentially the idea that because something is different to a specific person or isn't normal, it's apparently not right or should be discriminated against. That's essentially how that works, which is fucked. It really, really is. But yeah, again, the best thing we can do is just fucking be supportive of each other and just try to spread good, positive vibes, I guess. Just really try to spread good, positive, happy vibes and also be very, very supportive as well. So yeah. But I mean, apart from that, I think we're all good. We've covered Twitchcon, we've covered Pride, we've covered cosplay, we've covered art and gaming, and what happened with Twitch. I'm going to stick all these stickers probably on my laptop, probably put it on socials, and then we're going to get to work on the Twitchcon episode, which we're probably going to release on YouTube, which, by the way, as I said, is linked over here. So if you want to check out afterwards, then feel absolutely free. I'm probably also going to quit... Fucking can't talk. I'm probably also going to clip this Twitch stream a bunch because, as I said, I want to basically link all the artists that drew on this little skateboard piece over here from TwitchCon. So yeah, but I will see you all in a bit. Have a bloody good afternoon, morning, day, evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world, because everybody is welcome here. Yay! Hello, Dallas. Unfortunately, I'm ending the stream. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Anyone that went to TwitchCon, I hope you had the best of times. Anyone that sat in and watched Twitch Rivals or any of the other events, because they all streamed live from the actual official Twitch thing as well. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you all have a wonderful Pride Month. Again, I will be back soon. All my socials links over here, so you can check them out because there's some stuff in there that isn't over here or on the YouTube channel. And yeah, the next time I should be able to come live is Friday, if not tomorrow, because tomorrow is still an option, which means I don't know if I've definitely got the model casting. But apart from that, yeah, have a good one. I'll see you later, and goodbye.